Hey guys, Kgabinator here, and today this is the first ever episode of Life's Opening Radio Rope Break, and this is a huge episode. Um, this is episode 1 with me, with yours truly, and my co-host Ben Charles. Would you care to introduce yourself?
Everyone, and a pleasant Happy New Year to all of you. This is the final episode of the new year. Of the entire year until Wrestle Kingdom Night 1, which we will review in its entirety next week. Yes, this is Ben Charles. Hello, everybody. I'm back, and I'm glad Kgabo has added me, back to the show, and, let's get this started. Today, we're going to review AEW New Year's mid-Smash. There's no There's no 2 night shows anymore. It's just one show. And they had Rampage New Year's Smash, which we will not review at all. There you go.
Nope.
Oh, we're not reviewing that. No way. Jeff Jarrett's on that show. Fuck out of here.
Man, yeah.
Actually, he was not on New Year's Smash. He's not on New Year's Smash.
Yes, it's been correct. We will review AEW Dynamite New Year's Smash. This was from the First Bank Center in Denver, Colorado on the 28th of December, this past Wednesday. And the first match on this episode is Bryan Danielson versus Ethan Page with Stokely.
It's finally on TV.
Yeah. Ben always would go on about how Ethan Page should be pushed, he should be on TV, and yeah, he's on TV now.
Thank you. Moving on.
Yeah. So the wrestlers walk out to the ring. Bryan Danielson apparently roasted Stokely Hathaway's head. He said that the light was reflecting off of his head. Because he's bald head.
I ain't gonna lie. Have any? I don't know if any of y'all seen the movie Coach Carter. Stokely Hathaway looks like Coach Carter, Samuel L. Jackson in that movie, bro. I don't know what the fuck going on with Stokely Hathaway. I ain't gonna lie. He looked like Coach Carter, bro. I'm serious. Yo, that was funny. That was nice. That was cool.
Yeah.
That was a cool moment.
Yeah. All right, now the match starts, and MJF is sitting in his skybox with a beautiful woman beside him, and he cut a promo. I forgot what he said, but then
I know what he said. I have the notes right here. Called him Brain Dead Bryan.
Oh damn!
Brain Dead Bryan. Concussion. Apparently, well, and I think he called him Brain Dead Bryan. I think he called him something else. Nobody called him something else, but other than that, that's what he called him.
Yeah. And okay, well, thank you, Ben. Ethan Page attacked a distracted Bryan Danielson, and then MJF says, "I thought you were the best in the world. What happened?" Then Ethan Page continued to beat up Bryan Danielson. He gave him a body slam. The people were chanting, "Asshole, asshole." Ethan Page putting a side headlock. Another body slam. He choked Bryan Danielson in the corner. They chanted, "Let's go, Bryan," the crowd. Bryan Danielson hit a flying elbow. Threw some chops and kicks. Page threw a chop, then he threw some more chops. Then they exchanged chops. Bryan Danielson did his yes kicks, did a running knee to Ethan Page's midsection. He was focusing on the leg, threw some kicks. Page did a back elbow, threw some punches, did a body slam. Tried to do a superplex, but then Bryan Danielson did a drop kick. Stokely Hathaway made a distraction, and then Page missed a cheap shot. And then Bryan Danielson dived on Ethan Page and Stokely Hathaway, I think. Page big booted Bryan Danielson off the apron later on. They fought on the outside. They got back in the ring. Ethan Page threw some punches in the corner. Did another body slam. Threw a stiff right hand. MJF is watching from above. They panned him in picture. Bryan Danielson does a German suplex. They do a 1-2 exchange. Like that, if you don't know what that is. Bryan Danielson kicked Ethan's arm, threw some chops and kicks. He did an avalanche hurricane runner, threw some more yes kicks. Ethan Page was sent to the outside, and then Bryan Danielson kind of botched a dive on Ethan Page, yeah. And then Ethan Page hit a deadlift power slam, which was quite cool. They got back in the ring. Page did a cutter from the apron for a 2 count, threw some punches, but Bryan Danielson was blocking. Danielson did a DDT, which was nice, and he threw a big kick for a near fall, put in the crossface, but then Ethan Page got a rope break. Page did an avalanche power slam for a near fall. The people were chanting, "This is awesome." Bryan Danielson hits a psycho knee. He stomped on Page's face. Page blacked out. He faded out. And Bryan Danielson won the match. And then Bryan Danielson is looking up in the crowd and he sees MJF. And yeah, I gave wrestling a 7.5 and logic an 8. What did you think about this match, Ben?
Well, there's a lot of questions I had heading into this match. First of all, how did MJF... MJF, the first couple minutes of this match, he provided live commentary. And I'm going to be honest with you, I don't think we needed MJF. I think we just needed MJF to just... Bryan Danielson and then have him, watch the match. That's what I would have done in this situation, because MJF was giving live commentary for the first minute of the match, and I was like, whoa, wait a minute. We don't need the world champion providing live commentary to an opponent he's going to face down the line. We don't need to do that. I don't know what was that, but other than that, this was Ethan Page's best match. Really, since the match against Darby Allin back at Fyter Fest last year. This was his best match. By leaps and bounds, this was his best match. I got 8 for this
year, you mean 2021. This is a weird time to say last year.
It was last year, believe it or not. It was last year. People thought it was this year. No, last year. But this was Ethan Page's best match. These guys put on a good match. I got an 8 for this match, and I had a 7 for this match. Mm-hmm. Wrestling Logic 7. Good match.
All right, then. So then, good grief. This segment. This is kind of... yeah.
All right. This shit sucks. Get this shit off TV.
Samoa Joe had a vignette on Wardlow, which was okay. And then Wardlow was interviewed by Renee Paquette. Renee said Joe had some powerful words to say. And then Wardlow said, "That's the problem. Too many words and not enough actions." And then Samoa Joe immediately comes in and beats up Wardlow in the worst way possible. He took a metal pole, pushed him down, and hit his knee with the metal pole. Immediately after Wardlow said what he said, and then he goes, "You want action? Here's your action." And you couldn't tell Joe was standing there waiting for Wardlow to say that. That was the fakest thing I've seen this whole night.
Wardlow looked fucking dumb in this segment. Looked dumb. The fact that he didn't look behind him and Samoa Joe attacked him with a steel pipe leading into the main event.
He was right in front. He came from the side or right in the front, I remember. And Like, it's so awkward.
First of all, Wardlow is 310 pounds. Why can this man not look at fucking Samoa Joe? Why? That was dumb. That was ridiculous. First of all, hear me out before we go to our next segment. Hear me out. Wardlow has been booked weirdly as of late, but I don't mind him losing every now and then. I don't need him losing 5, 6, 7, 8 fucking matches in a row. We need Wardlow to look strong heading into a rematch with Joe. Okay?
Yeah.
He can lose, against Joe. But at Revolution, Wardlow should bring everything he got against Samoa Joe. That's like the main end goal of this. We can end the feud. Wardlow and Samoa Joe can have a steel cage match. I'm fine with that. That would be cool. But other than that,
Yeah.
Oh wait, Renee Paquette had 3 segments tonight. Get off my television, Renee, please.
I don't have a problem with Renee
No,
Paquette.
neither. But she had 3 segments tonight. Hey, why?
Well, yeah, they
No
do.
problem with Renee. We love Renee Paquette, but why did she have 3 segments on this show? Where was Alex Marvez? Where is fucking Dasha Gonzalez tonight? Where?
Yeah.
Dasha Gonzalez was terrible on ring announcer.
Yeah, she was ring announcer.
I know, but Jesus Christ, I'd rather have her than Renee Paquette in 3 segments.
Yeah, you're right. They do need to kind of diversify the backstage interviewers, have a few different ones for each segment. I do agree that Renee Paquette shouldn't get like 500 segments of backstage interview just because she's the most popular. I know people love her.
We like Renee. We like her a whole lot. We like Renee Paquette. No hate at all, but Jesus Christ, come on. 3 segments.
Yeah. Yeah, and Alex Marvez is alright.
Okay.
All right. Yeah.
Next segment.
Then Renee Paquette immediately she ran away when Samoa Joe attacked Wardlow, and then she used her magical teleportation powers, Matt Hardy teleportation powers to teleport to Hangman Adam Page and to interview him for a medical update. It's not looking good for Hangman. The Doc Samson, I think it was, said that he should stop trying to get up and get at John Moxley. Otherwise, he may never get back to wrestling. So yeah, our friend Hangman Page is gonna have to be a bit careful now.
Idea. And Hangman, and I noticed something about Hangman. Hangman Adam Page, as he looked at Renee as if, in disgust, because he kind of already knows it's his wife.
Oh yeah,
I
John Moxley's wife. Oh,
yeah, that's that. Gonna have a future angle with Renee Paquette. Oh my gosh, she already had 3 segments on this show. Now she's about to get an angle. Why?
No, please don't do that. We already okay. I'm not gonna go there. Yeah. Speaking of John Moxley, the second match on this card, John Moxley and Ring of Honor World Champion Claudio Castagnoli versus Top Flight, consisting of Darius and Dante Martin. Josh would hate this because there's a champion involved, but. At least, yeah, he doesn't need to worry because the champion didn't lose at least. Top Flight attacked Blackpool Combat Club. Moxley and Claudio are, of course, part of Blackpool Combat Club, if you didn't know already. They attacked them before the bell, and I was thinking, Top Flight heels all of a sudden? What did I miss?
You missed nothing.
All
And
right.
first of all, I don't think they're heels. I think they just wanted to get advantage.
Yeah.
That way, Moxley and Claudio are way stronger than them and way taller than them, so it's only fair.
Yeah.
I do that.
I guess so. Uh, so yeah, the match starts. Blackpool Combat Club beats up Darius. Mox hits a punt kick for a 2 count. Claudio does a gut wrench fall away slam. He does a body slam. Wait, what? Huh? Or he might not have been legal. They must have been legal. I didn't take proper notes.
Tag ropes.
No tag ropes. Josh hates that even more. That's why he doesn't watch AEW.
Wait till Wrestle Kingdom. Wait till Wrestle Kingdom, Josh.
Okay. And then Claudio hits a body slam. Moxley tags in. He does a roundhouse kick. Moxley bites Darius. He scratches him on the back. Darius does a drop kick. Dante makes a tag, does a springboard crossbody, makes an awkward comeback for a 2 count. Moxley does a side suplex. He throws some elbows. Darius does a chop block, and then Darius is tagged in. Dante does a drop kick off of his brother. He step stooled off of his brother and drop kicked. I think Moxley or Claudio. I never write properly down who's getting hit by what. Claudio's arguing with Ben's favorite referee, Stephon Smith.
Fucking kidding me, Stephon Smith. Boom!
They fight on the outside. Darius stomps on Moxley's arm, kicks him in the back. Dante does a tag. They do a nice double team. Dante does some joint manipulation, and then Darius makes a tag. He stops Moxley from making a tag. Darius does some more joint manipulation. Moxley does an X-plex. Claudio makes a hot tag, and Darius tagged in simultaneously. Claudio does an uppercut express. He ends with a drop kick for a 2 count. Darius stopped Claudio from doing a giant swing, and then Claudio did giant swing on Darius instead. And then there was a guy who held up a sign that said, "My wife thinks I'm at Bible study." You see that?
I saw it.
Yeah.
Nice. That was nice.
Yeah. Dante plays hopscotch with his own brother while he's getting the giant swing. He rolls up.
The hell was that? The fuck was that spot? Hopscotch. What the fuck was that spot? Who came up with that? Hopscotch? The man was doing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What was going on? What was that? I hate that spot. Go ahead.
Yeah. Darius did a tornado DDT. Dante did a senton for a 2 count senton atomico. Top Flight tried to do a double suplex, but Claudio reversed and did a double suplex on them. Darius did a DDT, tried to pin, but then Moxley broke it up. Both Top Flight in the ring, and I'm like, no DQ? Claudio hit a neutralizer for a near fall. He argued with the referee. He throws some hammer and anvil elbows. Darius is blacked out. Moxley hits a paradigm shift on the outside, and then Claudio does an uppercut for the win. I gave Wrestling a 6 and Logic a 3 because so many people were in the ring at the same time.
Doing this in out. No, stop doing this in AEW. I'm gonna go on a rant here.
Oh.
Fucking referees, y'all gotta get off my fucking television. What the hell was that? Fact that Stephon Smith allowed Top Flight to get more offense than Claudio Castagnoli is an embarrassment to All Elite Wrestling. Fact that Claudio Castagnoli had to fend off 2 other men without Jon Moxley, that says a lot more about the referee. The referees in AEW, they do not do their goddamn job. Do your job. Who is in, who is out, who's legal, who's not legal. Top Flight was in the ring more than they were on the tag ropes. Stop this. This is ridiculous.
Yeah.
I had a 6. Let me calm down for a second. Okay. This was fine, but other than that, despite the other referee garbage, match was fine. I didn't care for this match because there was no heat into this match. There's no build for this match. This just happened for no reason. Yeah, and then people expected to like it. No. I got a 6. I got 6.5 for this match. They tried. They had a solid match.
Yeah.
So 6.5 logic. Probably a 1, maybe.
Oh damn!
They were going in and out of the ring so quickly. Make some damn tags, and they just kept attacking the other guy, which essentially is a disqualification. Yeah. There's no DQs in AEW anymore. What the fuck is going on? It's New Japan. Why?
Tony Khan said himself, "Who cares about the rules?"
But we care about the fucking rules because this is Life's Opening Radio Road Break. This is all about rules.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. Next. Lucha versus Baylum Lynch. No rating. This match went 30 seconds.
Before that, that would also deserve a 0 rating if it were a match. Orange Cassidy and the Best Friends, who are still employed. Danhausen, still employed. And Kip Sabian, still employed. And Penelope Ford, still employed. Had a backstage interview. Kip Sabian cut a terrible promo. He says he eliminated Orange Cassidy. And then he eliminated Orange Cassidy and therefore he deserves a title shot. And then Trent Beretta comes and says, by that logic, I get a title shot. I'm like, what? This nigga get a title shot just by making an argument.
Have a question.
And then Kip Sabian says, I look forward to seeing that. Nigga, I look forward to seeing you and everybody in this segment walking out the door for the last time, never to be seen again. 0 rating. What did you think about this BS?
First of all, the fact you said still employed, and still employed. Kip Sabian stinks. Get off my fucking television. I've said this 3 times tonight. Get out of here, bro. I'm sick of you. I'm sick of Butcher and the Blade, the way they're being pushed and booked right now. I'm sick of them. I'm sick of Trent Seven look like a fucking geek every single goddamn time he's on fucking television. I'm sick of this shit. Cut it out. Trent Seven is one of the best British wrestlers in the world today, and this man is being booked like a fucking geek. Geek. Stop it. I'll be for it. If I see you one more time, I don't know what I'm gonna do.
Hey,
get off my fucking.
Whoa. You gotta be specific.
No, I'm not threatening nobody. I ain't saying nothing. I'm just saying, like, why? Come on, man. Unbelievable.
Okay. Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah. And now on speaking of 0 rating, FTW champion Hook versus Baylum Lynx. This Lynx guy is bigger than Hook, and he was getting thrown around like a rag doll. And then Hook kicks the shit out of Lynx, and he won. And then after that, Stokely, Hathaway, Lee Moriarty, and Big Bill came out. And then Jungle Boy came out and beat up Lee Moriarty, and Jungle Boy then beat up Bill with a piece of wood, and that got a 0 rating. What even was that?
Horrible. That's what it was. Terrible. We got Big Bill, having to do a choke slam on Hook. I got to do the accent. I got to do it. So, got Big Bill facing off against Hook. So, Hook, he almost got the choke slam, right? So, Big Bill almost did the choke slam, but then Jungle Boy hit him with a 2x4. And then Hook and Big Bill, they had a fight. Now, apparently, it may be Hook versus Big Bill very soon, which I am not interested in that match.
No.
We're not. And Hook is undefeated, by the way.
Yeah.
I'm not making this up. Man hasn't lost a single match. We're going to have him face Big Bill. Why?
Yeah.
Not interested. No rating. This sucks. What's that?
Talking about that old 0 rating, man.
Terrible.
And then, a recap of Chris Jericho's past few weeks. He tried to recruit Ricky Starks into the Jericho Appreciation Society. He said, "Are you just to try to get me to join the JAS?" And then Chris Jericho cut a backstage promo on Ricky Starks.
It was the best thing on the show.
Yeah, probably. He says Starks made a big mistake by not joining JAS, and Jericho is going to have a match with Starks next week. Actually, this Wednesday, because this comes out on Sunday alongside Certified Bangers. And then, the Mogul affiliates, which is of Swerve Strickland, Parker Boudreaux, who was in NXT, Brock Lesnar's illegitimate son, and some other guy, I don't know his name. They had a backstage interview with Renee Paquette, and Renee actually attacked Swerve. And she said, honestly, disgusting actions last week from you, Swerve. And then he laughed and said, man, Keith Lee just didn't have the same vision as me. We just had to kick him out, man. And then Yuta came in and cut a promo on Swerve, and he challenged Swerve to a match. I think that's on Rampage. Yeah, it was on Rampage. And what did you think about those last two segments?
Jericho cutting a solid promo.
Yeah.
Always great. Wheeler Yuta coming out of nowhere to face Swerve Strickland. This could have been booked in so many other ways. Wheeler Yuta, first of all, Swerve attacking Keith Lee last week. That's heat enough. There is no heat, no build, no fucking any kind of altercation between Wheeler Yuta and Swerve. These two men have never ever crossed paths. Why is this a match? Just making dream matches just for the sake of matches, just to fill out a fucking 1 hour show, a Rampage, which we will not review and watch. Nope. Have you seen Rampage's viewership over the past 2 weeks? Have you seen their viewership over the past 2 weeks? It is lower than NXT. I'm mentioning them because it sucks.
Damn, lower than NXT. NXT gets about 800,000, right?
Yes, and Rampage gets 6,000, 600,000. Pardon me. I wish they got 6,000 so it can get off my fucking television. Jesus Christ, terrible. I don't understand this segment. I didn't understand these logical, segments. Whatever.
Yeah. The next match, match 6 between the Elite, who are 2, and Death Triangle, who have 3 wins against the Elite. This was a Falls Count Anywhere match. I'm not going to give my rating because it'll probably make some people mad. So, Ben, would you care to talk about this instead?
This was a... Oh, excuse me. Jesus Christ. Sorry. My throat's a little... Anyway, I thought this match was okay. This was a Death Triangle versus the Elite match 6 of their best of 7 Falls Count Anywhere match. I'm gonna go the Cliff Note version of this because I'm not finna review the rest of the show. Well, not the rest of the show, the rest of this match because this match was okay. I feel like last week's match was much better than I feel like last week was better. So there you go. All right, so both teams brawled. Penta with a garbage can. Pac smash Kenny with a brainbuster on a stack of pallets backstage. Yes, we gotta do a brainbuster on pallets. We're forgetting. Yeah. We're forgetting that Kenny Omega was out for fucking 9 months with vertigo, shoulder issues. Great idea, guys. Great idea.
Yeah, that's a one-way ticket to head trauma land.
One-way ticket to the hospital.
Yeah.
Pac used a moonsault. Pac used a moonsault. Nick Jackson wheeled Pac on a travel case into a super kick, which was fucking ridiculous. What the hell was that spot? Yeah. Jackson held Pac with right hands. Ray Fénix was perched on the entrance ramp, and then he jumped off with a tornillo. Omega ran through the tunnel with a V trigger on Ray Fénix, which was fucking great, by the way. That was a great spot. Pac dropped Omega with a German. Mac Jackson broke it up. Mac Jackson planted Pac and Ray Fénix with Northern Lights suplexes down the ramp. So they went from the top of the ramp all the way down. Another hokey spot. Why was that even a... I don't know. Triangle triple drop kick Kenny Omega, who had a garbage can on his head. Why? So used a sling blade on Nick Jackson, but Mac Jackson was there with a destroyer. Another destroyer in another match. We had another destroyer, Kgabo. Another Canadian destroyer.
I saw that.
Goodness. Another V trigger by Omega with Pac's head on the trash can. I don't understand. There was a lot of trash can spots in this match. I don't understand. It was kind of weird. We'll give Kgabo a second here. Kgabo's adjusting his mic. Omega planted Pac with a Dr. Bomb on the trash can. Lucha Bros with a Fear Factor. Ray Fénix rocketed out of the ring and crashed onto both Omega and Matt Jackson. Attempted a Fear Factor. Nick Jackson backdropped Penta onto the apron. Nick Jackson threw a steel chair at Pac and Penta. The Bucks smashed Penta. BTE trigger. Matt went for the pin, but Pac saved it. Matt Jackson. This was the best thing about this entire match. The finish of the match. Pac placed Matt Jackson brutalizer. Omega hit the one-winged angel, threw a table on Ray Fénix, and pinned Ray Fénix. And Matt Jackson tapped out to Pac's brutalizer, but Omega already pinned Ray Fénix prior to Matt doing that. This was damn near close. This match would have been over if it wasn't for Kenny Omega. So that's the match. The Elite win next week. Escalera de la Muerte. Gotta make sure I pronounce this right. Ladder match next week, which we will talk about on our Wrestle Kingdom review. Other than that, good match. I had a 7 and Logic a 5 for this match. It's fine.
And yeah, and this next segment, the Acclaimed with their music video. This is probably the worst segment since Le Dinner Debonair. What the hell was this?
Like the song of it, but the music video, what the hell was that? It looked like something out of the indies. It looked like something out of the like legit low budget indies. I don't know what it was. It's bad enough we kind of trash on the Acclaim. It's bad enough. The fact that y'all doing rap music videos and stuff like that, which look, I don't mind if it's y'all gimmick, but don't do them every single month. You know what I'm saying? Like, do it when it's important. We're doing a rap music video for fucking Jeff Jarrett, who is still employed. Satnam Singh, still employed. Sanjay Dutt, still employed. Jay Lethal, still employed. Why? Did not need a music video for these 4 goons. Why?
Who are still employed.
Ridiculous. And I like Jay Lethal, but fucking Christ. Can we please get him out of this stable? Why? Get Jay Lethal out of the stable expeditiously. Jesus Christ. X.
Yeah, Ruby Soho and Willow Nightingale versus Ty Mello and Anna JAS.
RTV.
I know, I know, Ben, you like Willow Nightingale. You prop her up a lot. And she looked pretty good in this match.
She did great in this match.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I did not care about this match because Anna Jay and Ty Mello are still employed on my fucking television. Ridiculous. This match went way too long. Way too long.
All right, they started the match. Willow did a slam. She did a high kick and an overhand chop. Ruby made a tag. She went off the tie, but she rolled out the ring. Anna made a tag. They locked up, got a rope break. Ruby threw some right hands, did a shoulder tackle, then threw some more right hands. Willow tagged in. They did a double team. Willow did a body slam, and Ruby tagged back in. This is the same problem we had in the last tag team match with Blackpool Combat Club and Top Flight. People tagging in and out. Yeah.
I need to fix y'all tag team. Sorry to cut you off, Kgabo, but y'all need to fix y'all tag team rules. I don't know what the hell's going on with y'all tag team rules. Like, everybody just jumps in at the same time. If y'all are trying to do a legit tag team match, can y'all please stop having the guy outside of the ring get involved more into the ring rather than, like, have them actually tag in. If y'all want a tornado tag team match, do a tornado tag team match.
Yeah. Rather have all these matches be tornado tag team matches, then at least it makes sense. It wouldn't be good, but it at least makes sense. Ruby tagged back in and she did an assisted splash for a 2 count. Willow tagged back in. She did a hip attack, snapmare into a big boot. She did a crossbody for a 2 count. Ty pulled Ruby off the apron. Then Anna Jay got some offense. Ty tagged in. She choked Willow in the corner. Ty stopping Willow from tagging. Anna made a tag. Then they double teamed on Willow for a 2 count. She threw some punches in the corner, choked her. Ty tagged in. She threw some punches, missed a punk kick. Willow rolled her up for 1 count. Ty threw a nasty kick, and then Anna tagged back in. She was tormenting Willow and pulled her hair. Sat on her with her knees. Did a slap mare into a full Nelson. Ty made a tag. They did a double team. Anna made a tag, and again, she did a leg lariat for a 2 count. And then Willow did a nice lariat. Ruby tagged in, and Ty tagged in both simultaneously. Ruby went straight for Ty, went for Anna, did a no feature on Tay for a new fall. Anna threw a right hand, stiff one. Then Willow did a lariat on Anna, and again, more than 3 women in the ring, no DQ. Ty did a punk kick on Willow. They laid down selling. Willow threw Anna out the ring. She did an enziguri on Ty. They did a double team, but then Anna broke up the pin. Ty did a DDT on Ruby, and then Willow did a break. Willow broke up the pin. Willow and Anna fought on the outside. They had a 1-2, Ty and Ruby in the ring. Ty did a punk kick with a chair, but Ref Obi didn't see, and she had a Ty KO for the win. Unfortunately, they're going to keep this going because they can't end on that note. I gave Wrestling a 6.5 and Logic a 4. What did you think about this?
First of all, got a lot to say about this finish. Aubrey Edwards I don't know. Look, I like Aubrey Edwards. Person, great woman. Hey, Paquette, same thing. She was so distracted because of Anna Jay being into the ring, and I kicked a chair into Ruby's face, which I'm sure she could hear the chair, right? She's like right here, and Ty is over here. Kicking Ruby in the face with a steel chair. Aubrey Edwards didn't even turn around, didn't even look around, didn't even understand what was going on. I understand this is wrestling, but Aubrey Edwards, I know you're a smarter woman than that. I know you're a smarter woman than that. You're a great woman, don't get me wrong, but you're a smarter woman than that. You could hear the chair shot. You could have turned around, pulled the chair, and then disqualified him.
Yeah. But then they would still have another match because you can't end on a DQ either.
Okay, I got a problem, and I have another problem. Ruby Soho has lost 2 matches in a row.
Oh.
On Dynamite, clean. Well, not one. No, well, one of them was clean. The other was not clean. Wait, did she win last week? I think she won last week. Yeah, I'm sorry. My bad, everybody. My head is a little cloudy because of fucking Ty Melo over here. The fact that she actually won this match, this made no sense. Why did Ty Melo need a win? That's my question. Ruby Soho could have beaten Anna. Ruby Soho is feuding with Ty Melo and Anna Jay. Both women already bad enough. They have no heat, no legit gimmick. They're just together in the JAS, which they need to get out of the JAS anyway. Understand we need women in more stables. I get that, but why were they in the semi-main event of this show? Why? We didn't need them in semi-main event.
About that, I got no problem with women being in the semi-main event because, not
every week. Not every week. It should be not every week.
Not like it. Be like top women. Tony Storm, Saraya. I know you don't like her, but Britt Baker even. Who else? Serena Deeb.
Yeah. Well, Serena Deeb in sight since September.
Yeah. Stop this whole thing. Jade Cargill with Bow Wow and have her beat Jade Cargill at Revolution. Or at Double or Nothing even.
By the way, Jade Cargill versus Kiera Hogan on Rampage. We will not watch that match at all. First of all, Kiera Hogan's going to lose in 4 minutes. I like Kiera Hogan a whole lot, but she's losing in 4 minutes to Jade Cargill. She's not winning TBS title. Why? I mean, what? Only for Jade Cargill to go off and then want a rematch. We don't need a rematch. It's better off. I like Kiera Hogan a lot, but I don't think she's ready for that spot yet. Yeah. Not that I hate her, but I'm just telling the truth. She hasn't even been on TV. Even to build that up.
Yeah. So no proper TV time. And we need to see these other women that they're trying to build up, like Sky Blue and of course Willow Nightingale and as you mentioned Kiera Hogan and yeah.
Time's ticking, Tony. Time's ticking, my man.
Yeah. I mean, push these women and because it's hard for me to name good women wrestlers in this company because they don't get the spotlight. Even Krista, where's she been?
She's still hurt.
Oh.
She's recovering from her ACL thing. She's still hurt.
Oh, damn, that's bad.
Need her back expeditiously next year. They need her back right away.
Yeah.
Put her in the main event scene.
And then Ricky Starks had an interview. He called out Chris Jericho in a solid promo. What did you think about this promo?
It's fine. It's fine. And we will talk about this match next week.
Yeah, we will definitely. Provided I can watch both Wrestle Kingdom um, and Dynamite, because it's a season premiere of Dynamite next week. Yeah,
Season premiere.
and
Another season premiere.
yeah. Um, and now in our main event, a
Which was bad. Which was great.
a TNT Championship match between Samoa Joe, the champion, and he's also the Ring of Honor World TV Champion, and Wardlow. Joe called out Wardlow, and then Wardlow came out furious and charged straight at Joe. He had a bad knee, so he was selling that throughout the match. Joe hit a choke slam, threw some chops. Wardlow hit a lariat, threw some shoulder rams in the corner. Joe did a knee breaker. He taunted Wardlow, and then medical staff came out. Wardlow's laying, selling on the outside, and then he dropped them, beat them up, and then went in the ring and had a little bit of a scuffle with Samoa Joe. Joe did some joint manipulation. He stomped on Wardlow, threw some chops, and then did more joint manipulation. And then Wardlow gained his strength and did a senton atomico on Joe. And they replayed that spot, and then they both were laying down selling. They had a 1-2 exchange. Wardlow hit 2 German suplexes, did a moonsault off the top turnbuckle for a near fall. It was kind of awkward the way he landed, because he kind of landed on his back on Joe, and he could have landed on his head or his neck, and that would have been really bad. But nevertheless, that was a nice spot. They replayed that spot. Joe put in the coquina clutch very briefly, and then Wardlow escaped and gave him a headbutt into a lariat for a 2 count. And then we had a guy in the crowd who was wearing a shirt with the face of the man who we shall not mention. If you know who I mean. We'll talk about him next week. Get that guy out of here. Samoa Joe did a kick. He chopped Wardlow, and then Wardlow did a power bomb. The crowd popped, but then he couldn't do another one because of his bad knee. And then Joe did a chop block and put in the coquina clutch for the win. I gave Rasson an 8 and Logic a 7. What did you think about this match?
Main event. Wardlow protected. And I'd like to see another match between these two with Wardlow at 100%.
Yeah.
And maybe we can get Wardlow back on track and have him probably, well, maybe not win back the TNT title, but maybe give Samoa Joe one of his best matches in AEW.
Yeah.
We can have him do that. I don't need Wardlow losing every single week. I don't need Wardlow having a losing streak. We don't need that. We never asked for that. We don't want it. So it's better off if Wardlow is at 100%, and we hopefully Wardlow gets well soon, and Wardlow's gonna be off TV. Good. I'm not saying he sucks or anything. You know, the guy is actually great, but you know, he's off TV. There you go.
Yeah, I got a bit more respect for Wardlow now after this match.
Me too. After the match, Samoa Joe smashed both belts into Wardlow.
Yeah.
He then got a toolbox and he cut off the ponytail. Wardlow is no longer a ponytailed man.
Oh.
He is. Man, ponytail's gone, brother. Right. Samoa Joe using it as Samoa Joe is getting a lot of heat as TNT champ.
Yeah.
A lot. It's working.
Yeah, and overall, I gave this episode of Dynamite
Right.
Wrestling 6 and Logic a 4. With all this stuff, this
Forgot to mention.
silly stuff that happened.
I forgot to mention Paul Turner.
Oh,
Oh man, he tried to stop Samoa Joe. He got headbutted, and then Darby Allin came out and held off Joe, and that was the end of the show.
Yeah.
Paul Turner, you fucking goon. I don't feel sorry for you at all when you took that headbutt. I don't feel no remorse for you. You should have been headbutted 20 times.
Damn.
Break. I have no remorse for you. I have no remorse, no sympathy for you at all. You stink as a referee. You're in the main event of Dynamite every week and Rampage. Get off my television.
Damn.
Ridiculous. But other than Paul Turner, this was a good show. This was a mid show. This was fine. There was a lot of things wrong with this show.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, I don't mind, this stuff. Renee Paquette having 3 segments, I don't mind, as we like Renee. So it's fair. Other than that, there was a little bit more focus on the wrestling tonight, which I liked a whole lot.
Yeah.
And there was a lot more wrestling rather than storytelling, which is always a good thing. And I think Darby Allin against Samoa Joe next week is going to be a great match. I'm intrigued about it, even though, Darby Allin lost 2 weeks ago and all this other stuff. Other than that, I'm interested in the match, and next week is going to be a great show. And I gave Dynamite 6.5. Had Logic a 3 because there was some booking boo-boos and all this other stuff.
Yeah.
Especially Trent Beretta. Trent Beretta getting an All-Atlantic Championship match before Jay Lethal is an abomination.
Yeah. And even that, the Kip Sabian is going to get a title shot after him. So you have Trent Beretta and Kip Sabian before Jay Lethal.
Chuck Taylor, and maybe Chuck Taylor before Jay Lethal. Who knows? Are we splitting up the best friends all of a sudden? Like, is this where we're going? Because Orange Cassidy is more popular than the best friends, who, they're not even on TV, and I'm glad they don't even be on TV that much anymore.
Yeah.
Come on.
I'm surprised they've been in the company for this long.
Like, look, I like Trent Beretta as a person, but I don't know, like, I don't like the way he's being booked. Like, we don't have a problem with Trent or Chuck Taylor. We just don't. Me and Kgabo don't. Well, okay, but look, we have a problem with the way they're being booked constantly as like they deserve certain things, like they feel entitled to certain things. Wouldn't they be a heel team if that's the case?
Yeah.
I don't understand.
And especially because
there's
it's
no logic.
Orange Cassidy, and it's their best friend, Orange Cassidy. So yeah, why don't I get a title shot? I'm your best friend.
That don't mean nothing. Come on, man. Oh, I don't understand. Other than that, this was fine.
Yeah.
Solid show, and that's my thoughts about it. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I hope you guys enjoyed this first episode of Life's Opening Radio Rope Break. We will see you next week for Wrestle Kingdom 17, Night 1, and AEW Dynamite. If I can watch all of it, then my first priority will be Wrestle Kingdom, because that's a big show.
That's a huge show.
Yeah.
Huge show, and it comes on earlier than AEW Dynamite. I just remember it now. I'm definitely gonna watch Wrestle Kingdom 17. I hope you all watch Wrestle Kingdom 17. It's gonna be a great show, and I hope, and you guys, y'all should not miss it. Kairi Sane is on the show.
Yeah.
Zack Sabre Jr. is on the show.
FTR.
Will Ospreay. FTR's on the show. Yeah, it's gonna be a big show. Huge show.
Yeah, it's quite stacked, it seems.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but until our Wrestle Kingdom review next week, and possibly the new era of AEW Dynamite, this is Kgabinator and Ben Charles on behalf of Josh Jenkins, signing out.